Okay. Welcome back to 148. Who knows? I don't. Pretty much, I don't want to be here. No, it's not the worst thing in the world, or anything, actually. But I think I'm gonna just, you know. The last 3 months. Yeah, I don't want to say anything because I didn't see it. It was more like someone told me about it. I don't really know who it is, but I want to say it was Chris Clemens. But the point is that he talked about like wearing face masks and stuff, having a COVID scare, maybe having COVID and everything. But then I see that he went and I was told that hopefully that meant that's like the day he was like fully vaccinated, but it almost seemed like he got a second dose and then instantly went out to dinner and then brunch the next day. And I'm just like, dude, 2 weeks after. And then still, who goes out that often? Who goes out to dinner and then brunch? I went to Target a few days ago. Yesterday, I don't care. And it was like, I was already done. I don't want any more. I'm good. You know? But I do hope he actually waited the 2 weeks because he talked a big game about wearing masks and being safe. But then at the instant that like he got a shot, he's like, okay, peace out. It's like, no. Yeah, with yeah, I was talking about this with the pandemic, where I was watching Superstore a while ago. I never finished it. There was a few episodes that were just unaired. Yeah, like they didn't air, and then they aired, and I just never got back to it, so I never finished it. So, anyway, the point was that I like in a TV show like that where it's like based in reality, it's actually really funny because it documents the phenomenon that is. Well, was it a phenomenon? Definition of phenomenon. Looking it up, but no. what I was saying is that, okay, cool. There was this Amazon pin to it. It was like, Firefox, what the hell? Go away. Not the point. The point is that imagine before the pandemic happened, a show that was supposed to be so rooted in reality just put a whole global pandemic in there. Like, you had to wear masks and not giving them masks and not giving them pay and doing all that. And just like, it just imagine that, just like, no, but like not tied to right now reality, which is very funny to think about. If I put the whole episode up in like the very last video of this year, how quickly do you think that video would be taken down? So, what you guys up to? Anything fun? Yeah, yesterday when I did this, I got interrupted because the dogs wanted in and the cat and blah 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 blah. They wanted out, blah blah. And then people wanted to make food and stuff, but at one point they show up and they open the door. My oldest sibling opened the door. And she was like, oh, sorry for interrupting. And she just like closes the door. And like, she knows like do this. But it was just so funny because she's like, oh, sorry. And she just like closed the door. I'm like, you're the one that suggested this before it even happened. You were the one that said to do this. Totally still paying attention, but also looking at my other screen for other things. You know how it goes. Apparently my settings for Twitch, because I live stream, which is really garbage. And my internet's pretty dang good. I could be doing so much more, so I upped it. I wonder if I should up it again. But having it too low should be fine, right? Like if your computer can, like a car, if your car can go 180, going 80 should be no problem, right? So if my computer can go like this, going here would be fine. The opposite is if your car can only go 50 instead of going 8. This is a bad analogy. No one should be driving so fast. Definitely not 180. How fast do NASCAR drivers usually drive? How fast NASCAR drivers? 200. Oh, dang. Okay. Well, if you want to be like a NASCAR driver, go with my metaphor. It's really funny because NASCAR would be the only sport my dad would watch. Like, that is exclusively it. Like, no football, no Super Bowl even, but he might have it on because that's what you do. But no baseball, no football, no soccer, no hockey. My aunt loves hockey. My aunt loves hockey. That was the first date with her and her husband, my uncle. They first went, very first date it was hockey. They love hockey, but not in this house. Exclusively NASCAR. Anyways, I need to do sleepwear because I'm wearing this really, really old sleepwear with the elephants on it. Cute pattern, super thick thin, and the cut of this shirt is ridiculous. Not when Ethan's pouring. Not when Ethan's pouring. I don't know. It was like the same time. And anyways, point is, yeah, I saw a post where someone was making a joke about like, why does beer look like pee? And then someone like, we should made a joke about like beer with pee in it because they look so similar. And someone made a joke with that and blah blah. And people were like, haha, straight guy culture. It looks like pee. And I'm just like, I can't. I'm not strong enough for this kind of joke. And I think I mentioned it before. It's just like, I can't. I'm not strong enough. I'm not strong enough. Why does this Firefox page have so much stuff on it? I just want to read about it now. Yeah, I should not have looked. Now I'm just looking at headlines, and I should not have. See, the thing is, this one says the harmful A+ language you unknowingly use. Like, yeah, that's a really big thing. But I actually looked up the other day because I was reading The Witcher, and I wanted to know the best way to say, you know, like a physical deformation. And I tried looking it up, and I just didn't know what the best way to say that for Yennefer was. So I'm like, is this given to me solely because it's like somehow connected? Diverse youngsters. Well, they're all white. It's from BBC, but feel like my hand is shaking. There we go. Yeah, okay. Oh, they changed it. Anyways, I should not have that open again because I just get distracted so easily looking at anything else besides this. Oh, over there.